What's up, everybody? Marley Cross 316 back with another video, and I want to wish everybody a happy National Spider-Man Day today. National Spider-Man Day always occurs on August 1st of each year, and so to celebrate National Spider-Man Day, I'm going to show off my Amazing Spider-Man Silver Age collection. A lot of these books will be in mostly low grade, but low grade is always better than no grade. That's the kind of slogan that I've always gone with. But presentation also counts. You always want to collect books that present well as well. So these are some of the books that I've been collecting over the years, and to celebrate National Spider-Man Day, that's what we're going to do today. So let's start off the bat here. I have all these in order. Start off the bat here with Amazing Spider-Man issue number 29. This is my oldest Amazing Spider-Man comic, and this is the second appearance of Scorpion. I got this one off of eBay last year, I think, and this is the most I've ever spent on a single comic book as well. I spent, I think, almost $130 for this one. May have overspent too much, but this one is in a 2.5 grade. Got it from mycomicshop.com, and so I definitely am satisfied with this book. Maybe down the road I might upgrade this book, but this is my oldest Amazing Spider-Man book as of right now, August of 2023. Up next, y'all, we have Amazing Spider-Man issue number 30. Right after I bought issue 29, about a month later, I found a nice looking copy for a decent deal on eBay. And so I snatched up issue number 30. This one is in rougher condition than issue 29 because of the inside. The pages are very tanned, and I had a hard time, getting this book in this Mylar, so it's going to stay in the Mylar. I've read it once, and that's good enough for me. But it's a nice presenting low grade issue. This is the first appearance of the cat burglar that Spider-Man goes up against. Beautiful Steve Ditko artwork. And up next we have issue 32. So we jumped from 30 to 32. I would love to have issue 31. Maybe down the road I will. But for now I have issue 32 to show off. This is a classic Spider-Man issue. I've shown off this book in multiple videos in the past, as I did my Steve Ditko artist spotlight. A couple of months ago, I showcased this book. And so this is a classic story here where Spider-Man is out to save Aunt May's life. Now this one is a big book right here, and this I got a few years ago, probably about 7 to 8 years ago. This is a low grade issue of Amazing Spider-Man issue 42. This is the first time we see Mary Jane's face. At the very end of the issue, we have that classic panel that shows Mary Jane saying to Peter Parker, "Face it, Tiger, you have struck the jackpot," something like that. That classic line that Mary Jane says at the very end of the story. I probably butchered that, but you know what I'm talking about. Y'all, every comic book enthusiast knows exactly what this issue is about. So this is like the first full appearance of Mary Jane. Another low grade issue, but still, I'm happy with it for now. We're gonna jump now to issue 45. This is now the third appearance of the Lizard. A beautiful copy. I got this one, I think 2 years ago off of eBay. The only main flaw is that little chunk missing right there, but still The colors on this is amazing. I've always loved this cover. The yellow background is awesome. And so there you have it, the third appearance of the Lizard in Amazing Spider-Man issue 45. I love these John Romita Sr. covers. They are so awesome. John Romita Sr., like I've said in other videos, is my favorite Spider-Man artist. This one right here is Amazing Spider-Man issue 49, featuring Kraven the Hunter and the Vulture. Nice looking copy here. I don't have issue 50, maybe one day. That one is very expensive, as you all know, to get. But I have issue 54 featuring Dr. Octopus, and that's famous storyline that Spider-Man fought Dr. Octopus for like 3 issues in a row. And this is where Spider-Man kind of loses his identity. He has amnesia, and he joins forces with Dr. Octopus, as you will see in issue 56. Issue 56. This is like one of the very first Silver Age Spider-Man issues that I ever owned. And this is also the first appearance of Captain George Stacy, which is the father of Gwen Stacy. And this is one of the very first ones I've ever owned for Silver Age Spider-Man. I got this probably about, I don't know, 8 years ago off of eBay. Issue 58 with that classic J. Jonah Jameson in the Spider Slayer armor here to kill a Spider-Man. I got this one for my birthday a couple of years ago on eBay. eBay has been very good to me. Like, I found so many great deals over the years, especially when it comes to collecting Spider-Man. All you got to do, folks, is just be patient and look out for great deals, and you will find them. Here we have issue 61. This is the first cover appearance of Gwen Stacy. As you can see right here, she's bound and captive next to her dad. We got this boiling pot, and it is careening right towards them, and Spider-Man has to save them. Issue 63, we have Blackie Drago as the Vulture, the second Vulture, teaming up with the original Adrian Toomes Vulture in a beautiful classic cover here. Issue 63, Wings in the Night. Issue 64. I got issues 63 and 64 together. I won an auction a couple of years ago, and I got both of these books together. So that was a great deal. I won both of these books in an auction for under $100. So that was awesome. And this is one of my favorite John Romita Sr. covers. Issue 65 of Amazing Spider-Man. This is another classic John Romita Sr. cover as Spider-Man escapes jail. Escape impossible. Issue 68, Crisis on Campus here. Another classic John Romita Sr. cover. As there's protesting at this campus about something with a dormitory and raising the rent or whatever. Things that were going on during the 60s. I have a beautiful copy of issue number 70, and this is one of my favorite John Romita Sr. covers as well. It's a little low grade, but still presents very well here. This is the first appearance of Vanessa Fisk, the wife of Kingpin. We got issue number 71 featuring Quicksilver. This one is pretty high grade, I would say. It's almost a 7, I would say. A beautiful John Romita Sr. cover here. No one will ever say that they didn't like John Romita Sr.'s covers. I think that's an opinion that most people don't have. I think most people love John Romita Sr.'s work for Amazing Spider-Man. This is issue 72, featuring the second appearance of the Shocker. Shocker making his second appearance here. A beautiful black cover, so it can definitely be hard to get and high grade. But this one is mid-grade here. I would say it's probably about a 4.5 or a 5. Issue 73. This is the first appearance of Mountain Marco. This one's in lower grade here, but still just needed it for my run. For a while there, folks, I was just buying up Amazing Spider-Man almost every month on eBay. I was just buying one issue after the next. And so this is kind of how my collection grew so quickly. It's because of eBay, just finding these deals. This is issue 74. And this is the first appearance of Silvermane, I think. Beautiful cover here. We have a very low grade issue of issue 75. This is the death of Silvermane here. A beautiful classic cover drawn by John Romita Sr. here. I definitely want to upgrade this cover or this issue later down the road, but I got this for like $15. It's like, why not? Issue 76. We have even the date stamp here, June 13th, which is pretty cool. Spider-Man fighting the lizard. And lastly, we have issue 77, which is almost into the Bronze Age with these two issues, but I'll count them in. So that's issue 77 of Amazing Spider-Man. So there you have it, folks. That is my Silver Age Spider-Man collection as of August of 2023. It's always bound to grow as I continue to collect. But as of right now, this is what I have in my collection as of 2023 of August. Hope y'all have a great time looking at these beautiful books that are part of my collection. And as always, y'all, I will see y'all in another video.